Good morning and welcome back. It's another new day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and it's not cold. So I woke up, got ready for the day, took a shower because I decided I'll be taking a shower every morning to get ready for the day because you can easily lose yourself in the village. That is what I did, and I'm here feeding the chicken. I bought this chicken due to the high cost of eggs in the village. One disadvantage of relocating to the village is that people will sell you things at a very high price because they only think that you have money. So somebody sold me eggs at a very costly price, and I decided to buy my own chicken because that is the only way I can escape that for now. So a neighbor sold me three of them. The black one, which is the one that is laying eggs, and some two chicks, my favorite one. The smaller one with no feathers on the neck, and another smaller one too. So those are my favorites. The other ones, I bought them from the market, and for now they are sick. Some of them are not eating well. I think they are affected by coccidiosis or something. I'm going to buy them some medicine and see whether they are going to improve. The chicken I bought from the market are not laying eggs. Not even one of them is laying eggs. And I have five. I bought four hens and two cocks from the market. And they are not laying eggs. Maybe when I give them medicine, they are going to improve. Let's see. I also try to give them some cakes. Yeah, to see whether they're going to lay eggs. So I have a lot of kales in my garden, and I want to just harvest some and give them. My kales have been affected by this worm. I don't know how you call it in English. That is called ome. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I had two ducks. And one thing I noted is that I don't have ducks at all. They are eating too much, and they are hindering the chicken from eating too. So yeah, I finally sold them. This is my favorite chick, and I don't love it too much. It is so beautiful, mm, and it knows that I always give it some extra food. Yes. So it is always near me all the time. And it is always beaten by the other chicken so much. So it loves to isolate itself from the others. And the bad news is that I never knew this was the last time I was interacting with a chick. One of these days, we went to church on Sunday, and I never found the chick. It was eaten by an eagle. I felt so bad. So bad. I felt so bad. I felt like losing morale, but we have to continue. That is nature. The ecosystem, I think so. Yeah. So here I was trying to give it some medicine. It was the first one to receive. I wanna take breakfast and then go for a little walk. I want to go to the agrovet and get some things too. One thing I love about the village is the inconveniences of the village. The agrovet or the shop is so far away and I have to walk. Also the path I'm walking through is so muddy, so I have to put on gumboots. So I have to do exercise unknowingly without forcing anything. Today I will walk around 6 to 7 kilometers. And yeah, to some extent it has healed my body because nowadays I'm walking so much without getting tired. Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are in the garden. So I want to show you everything that we've planted in our garden since we relocated about 2 months ago. Yes, 2 months ago. This is a beautiful home that we built just around 2 months ago. Yeah. So before we constructed the house, I first planted some onions, and I'm going to show you. Planted some onions here, and so we planted some onions which we've been eating all that time, and here they are. Yeah, this is what we've been eating for all that time. And I've just seen that we had a chick that got eaten by an eagle here. I don't know, it was outside and it got one of our chicks was eaten by an eagle 1 week ago, because I've not seen it for 1 week. So it was eaten by an eagle here. I've never seen that. So we planted some onions. I also planted a lot of kales, which we've eaten till we are tired now. We've eaten these kales for a very long time, and they are doing so well. I also planted a nursery bed of cabbages, which I didn't show you. I had planted a nursery bed there, which I transplanted the cabbages. So we planted these cabbages. It's around 3 months now. They've not yet matured. I think they do take a very long time to mature, but when they do, we're going to enjoy. We've been purchasing some things like cabbages for now, but we don't have. As we wait for ours to mature up. I also planted some beetroots here. I hope you can see some beetroots here, which they did not do well at all. These ones here, they have a lot of weeds, and they did not do well at all. Many of them did not germinate, so I just have a few of them. I hope they are going to be eaten sometimes. So I had also come with some managu. They did well. I did not transplant because I never thought managu can be transplanted. Some of the things I was just trying. And here are the managus. We've never eaten them. They have even overgrown now. Yes, they have overgrown. We've never eaten. I don't know about that. But these ones are managu. So I also planted dania here on this other part. Oops. Okay. Kama mwenzako. So I planted dania here, but I harvested them, all of them. And I think I did not post that video. So somebody came here and uprooted all the danias. He thought he was just uprooting the weeds. There were no dania. So they uprooted most of the danias, but the remaining ones, I harvested them. See, like this is a dania. So after we planted potatoes here, we harvested them, but they are so tiny because they did not. We did not harvest a lot. Yeah, we were trying to grow crops organically, but it couldn't work for potatoes. So I harvested them last week, and I'm planning to plant some other potatoes. And also our garden is infertile because it has been cultivated by other people for a very long time. So we have to make it fertile. So I have to buy manure. I better just plant a very small piece of land with enough manure than a very big space with less manure or no manure. So it is so infertile for now. It is not fertile at all. Let's go to the other side and show you some maize that we planted too. I planted some maize, and from here up to the end, a very long piece of land where I planted this maize, and I mixed with some peas. I hope you can see. Like here we have, this is a maize plant, and this is a pea. So we have maize and some peas, but I scattered the peas a little bit. But in this area, we have a lot of birds. Hope you can see them. If I see one, I'm going to show you. We have birds which, after you plant, they come and they pick everything that you've planted, almost everything that you've planted. So I never realized that until later when I found that some peas and some maize did not germinate. So I came later and planted other peas and other maize. So I hope they are going to germinate. But they've taken a very long time. You see, like this one is germinating here. This is a maize and it is so small. So I planted this later. Yes. Was cultivating the land before we came because we had leased the land. But you see now they've overgrown. I need to cut them and throw them away or plant others. They've overgrown so much and we've not eaten them yet because we have a lot of cakes there. After I planted some danias and managus and beetroots up there and they did not do well, I decided to redo it again on this part. So here I've planted, like this is coriander, that is dania. I've also planted carrots, especially on this side we have some carrots here. On the other side we have carrots. And I've planted what else? Mrenda. I planted some mrenda somewhere here, I can't remember. And I also planted terere. Terere ni pigweed. I think, yeah, terere. I planted terere somewhere here. I think terere is pigweed. So I planted it somewhere here. But I don't think there is anything that has germinated because all what you can see, these are weeds. One thing I was unable to do is to control these weeds. I didn't know how to control weeds. Maybe you might be knowing any way I can control it organically, especially on a nursery bed like this, because I didn't know, and we have a lot of weeds that I could not uproot because I didn't know what to uproot and what to leave. Like here I can see some coriander. Yes, we have some coriander here. These are coriander. Yes, we have them. You can see them. We have some coriander here. But it's like they did not germinate 100%. This is like 1%. That is like 1% according to what I planted. So it's a very long nursery bed, but I don't know what has germinated, what has not. I don't know how to control these weeds right now because I think I didn't tell you. I had also planted some carrots up there, a very big piece, and nothing germinated. Nothing. Just the weeds. And I decided to buy those chemicals for controlling weeds, and nothing. Yeah, they killed all the weeds. I don't know whether they killed all the weeds and they also killed the carrots because there was nothing there. So I decided to replant again, and after cultivating I decided to plant some oats. This is oat. You can see behind me we have oat, and this one is eaten by cows or even goats. So I was planning to keep some goats and I give them this oat. So that part too, where I had planted carrots, I planted oats too, and they all dried up after germinating. I think they were affected by the chemicals that I had used because they all dried up. So I decided now to plant beans, and I've seen they are germinating. I'm going to show you after this. So here we have oats, and these one are eaten by either goats or cows if you have them. And here they are doing so well. Yes, so I think that's all about what I've been doing. On this other side, I'm not the one who is cultivating right now. I had leased the land in here, this other part, but this other part is fertile because the person who has been cultivating, I think they've been doing well, so it is fertile a little bit more than this other part. So as soon as they are done, I'll continue cultivating this part. But they've planted the peas. You can see all these are peas they've planted. Even the other side, and they have some kales, and they recently harvested a lot of peas up there. Yes, so I think that's all. But I'm going to show you where I had planted some carrots and they didn't do well, but I planted peas again and they are doing well. One of our plans for this garden is to just cultivate and plant crops organically, especially with manure, organic manure, other than fertilizers, because they've been cultivated for a very long time and they are so infertile. Yeah, the garden is so infertile, but we still have something to eat. We harvested potatoes, peas, here we have maize. Yeah, you can't complain so far. So this is why I was telling you I planted some carrots. I think they didn't germinate or they were killed by the chemicals I used. So I planted oats. They all germinated but dried up immediately after germinating. So I came back again and planted the peas, and you can see now they are germinating. You can see these peas. This is a pea plant. Just hope it doesn't dry up. Have another one here, and others are germinating too. So I hope they will not dry up after germinating. Yeah, it is just a small space. It was just given by a neighbor a cup of, not even peas, what are they? Beans. A cup of beans, yeah, beans. So I was given a cup of beans and I decided to plant them here and see how they are going to do. Hey guys, and welcome back. Yeah, I don't know where this vlog is, but I know it's somewhere. It's another day. It's 8th of June. Yes, 2026. So I am here. I want to take a shower, and I think my main aim of YouTube was of vlogging. That is why I've just after the series of building and what from here, just continue with life like normal, but now in the village. So I want to take a shower. The weather is so sunny today. And in this place, I am, whenever the sun is sunny, just take advantage of going outside, wearing your good dresses, summer dresses, because it gets cold sometimes so bad. So, yeah, I wanna take a shower and yeah, I woke up thinking of many things today and I had a lot of energy. So, I've been thinking of going back to doing reels because honestly, I just don't know how this year, I don't know how we've gotten to June 8th. I don't know how we've gotten here. It has been so chaotic, so stressful, so depressing, so happy, so fulfilling, all that in once. So I think I'm back. Why? I'm back now. I want to take a shower. I've just given the chicken some food and it's about lunch. I'm so hungry and thirsty. I've been drinking a lot of water because I was in the hospital and they told me that I'm not drinking enough water. So this is my second bottle since morning. I think I'm doing well. I was just taking once per day this bottle. Now this is my second. And and I hope by evening I'll take 4 of them, which I think it's just better. Yeah. So let me take a shower and then I'll get back to you. Before I take a shower. Yes, I was saying I was thinking of getting back to reels. I used to enjoy doing reels so much, and I don't know how that ilipotea kwa njia. So I think I'm going to come back to doing reels of my day on my Instagram only, not Facebook. And I don't think I'll do TikTok, just Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Instagram feels so chaotic for me, and Facebook is bad. Facebook is bad. Instagram is bad too for me. My experience. I'm dealing with YouTube and Instagram. So say TikTok is bad, yeah. I'm dealing with YouTube and Instagram where my villagers or family members are not there. Yeah, I'm doing that for a reason. See you later. So I'm done taking a shower and I've just thought on how I woke up this morning thinking about how people think that joy or peace comes from material things. Just came across a video on TikTok. Somebody said that they are very depressed. They have everything they want in life, but that guy is so depressed, very depressed. He is just drowning in depression, and it got me thinking. Sometimes we think that if I get that thing that you keep on admiring, you'll never be stressed again. Maybe you're just depressed because of money. Maybe you think it's money, and when you get that money, still depression continues. Nowadays, people are so depressed, and they don't know the reason why they are depressed, and they are depressed so much. That guy said that he bought a phone, and the latest Samsung, is it Ultra 26 or 24, whatever, something like that. So he bought the latest Samsung, and he thought when he buy that Samsung that he won't be depressed again. And to his surprise, he's still drowning in depression. It is not about the material things, but it's about the peace of the Lord and the joy of the Lord. That video made me to just tell God, they want to feel the joy of the Lord, not the joy of material things, no, that joy of the Lord. The joy that He gives you when you are drowning in problems, when you have everything you need and you have the joy and the peace. That is what I want. And that is what I prayed for this morning because it is so important. The only uh, thing that can give you joy is God, nothing else. I bought my washing machine like, is it 2 or 3 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago. And when that buying that machine, my mind was telling me like if buy a washing machine because cleaning clothes and going to work every day was so hectic for me. So my mind was telling me if I buy that washing machine, my life would be smooth forever. And I bought after buying and getting used to it. My God, I don't know. I started feeling like I need something else. And these things will never be enough. The only thing that fulfills your heart is the joy and the peace of the Lord. That is what I woke up today. I pray God that I want to feel the joy of the Lord. I want to feel the peace that He gives His people when you're in the middle of problems. Yeah. So I'm just done showering, and I have some two little cats, kitten, which was given by someone because I had a lot of rats on my in my store, and they were just so tiny. You don't know how to hunt for rats or what. So I was giving them some milk. I've been giving them milk and the food that we eat, and maybe some meat when we are having meat. But today, just thought maybe I wish those kittens had their mother, because who is going to train them how to catch rats? And they are sleeping the whole day. They wake up, they just come to me meowing, then I give them something to eat and milk, they go back to sleep. So I've thrown them in the store right now. We are there. I don't know whether we are asleep or what. I wish God will just do his miracles and show them how to catch rats, because it's another burden of milk and I don't have any cow I'm milking, so I'm giving them packet milk. Yeah. Do they know how to catch rats, or I just train them how to take tea for it? I think that is what I do, because I cannot keep on giving them packet milk anymore. Today I've gone through my storage because I've never unpacked enough. I saw these perfumes, and I'm not good at purchasing perfumes, but I will do this intentionally now. I think that I'm just want to go back to like buying perfumes, some self, and doing some makeup, because I don't know how to do it. And I want to know. I want to do something so intentionally. Because like this short, and I found these earrings still in the storage, and my ears were a little bit blocked. I want to get used to these ones and I'll not remove them again. I also neglected I used to put on chains. See I have nothing. I'm just bare. Like I lost myself in building, construction, quitting my job, 9 to 5. Oh my God, it has been a lot. That half part of the year has been a lot. And I think I lost myself. Really lost myself. This is my second hairstyle this year. And my hair stayed for 3 good months without plaiting, without combing. I had lost myself completely. I'm coming back, so I want to unplait this one. It's been a month now since I plaited it, so I want to unplait it. I think today do some organization and still continue unpacking some things. Yeah, I think I'm going to see you later in the day.